to do this video, and then I forgot that I wanted to do this video until I was reminded today by some videos. When it came to social media, we didn't have what people have now when it comes to social media, and that's what brought me back here. But so I have been a content creator, because when I first started doing it, and didn't even have that title, for maybe 15 years. I'll put it in the screen. I first started creating content on YouTube. I still create content on YouTube. I do get down sometimes when I realize the people that was making content around the same time that I was making content, how they've elevated so much in the content creation space, and they've gained so much opportunities, and how I feel like that didn't pan out for me. Especially the people who are in their family vlogger thing, because I even did that. I mean, I still kind of have a family vlog channel, but my kids are older, so I really don't feel like it's a thing for us. I'll post on there, like I posted my son's graduation, and I'll post certain things, but yeah. Circle back to the point I was trying to make. So like I said, I get down sometimes, even now, because I feel like I put out the content. I don't feel like sometimes it gains traction, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, whatever. At this point, I've given up on the fact that whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, and it's just gonna happen, or it's not. But I feel like my purpose in creating content now is just to share my story, kind of like a video diary for my kids and my grandkids or whatever to look back on, or however it's gonna go. Because I also do save content that I post. I save it on a USB, whatever. I don't have any expectations for the content I create, in a sense, is what I'm trying to say. Also, I feel like maybe it was not my path to have this big following and whatever on social media, especially in the primitive years of raising children, because the way I see the comment section on family vlogger videos, on videos of people's kids, and the things that people have become so confident in saying when it comes to people's kids, it's really a lot. And I probably, if I would have gained any notoriety on social media, I would have shut that shit down immediately. Had people been talking to me crazy about my kids, or crazy about my parenting, or anything. Now, granted, I sometimes find myself giving unsolicited advice, but I don't feel like I attack people straight up. I feel like I'm very general, because whatever I'm saying can apply to multiple people whose content I view, but I don't go and attack them personally, if that makes sense. But the way people move, I feel like maybe it was not my path to gain any notoriety on social media while I was raising kids and anything that involved my kids. And even now, yes, I do post content that has my kids in it. One of my children is a legal adult. I do ask their permission. I do speak to them when it comes to posting content now, even though I didn't do it before, because again, when you don't know, you don't know. But even now, I try not to post a lot of content that involves my kids, because I also feel like I say a lot of stuff that my kids may not agree with. My kids don't think the same about. So I post on content media. I post on social media in general, and I do include my kids because my kids are a part of my life. But I also feel like I'm glad I didn't really go viral or get a big following throughout all these years of raising my kids and posting them on social media, because the way people, I just don't understand why people are so comfortable with saying the stuff they say to people and talking about people's kids. I was watching a family vlog channel that I watch grow, I watch grow amazingly. And then the things that they were saying about a 5-minute clip of how that person's daughter was acting, I was like, your nerve. And then I want to ask, like, do you have kids? I wonder how your kids act. Like, it's just crazy to me the way people, it's just like, the way people be talking, it be a bit much. And I'm just really glad that maybe it's not my path. And then even now, when I say certain things, I really try to choose my words carefully as much as I can. But you know, my Mercury in Sagittarius, it be making me jumble up shit. It be making me not make sense sometimes. But I try to be mindful because people just are unhinged. And I just don't understand why people have become more and more comfortable. You know what? I'm going to say why. Because a lot of stuff they say it online because they know they can't say it in the person's face. And they know there's no real consequences behind it. But that was just my spiel on, you know, being a millennial, creating content, and just how, like, it's like a daily internal struggle when it comes to creating content, because the world we live in is like, you'll say something and of course it reflects not only on you, but it reflects on your partner, your children. And then sometimes you just say stuff not even thinking about what you're really saying, and everything is up to perspective and perception. So you can say one thing and mean it a certain way, but someone else can perceive what or interpret whatever you're saying totally differently than what you said. So yeah, that's my little spiel.